All right, so if you don't know how to trade, please come to my channel here. I'll teach you 4 foundational ways of looking at the market, very procedural information you'll need to know. I do offer indication if you want them. You can go to the store if you want. The link will be below the videos. The market quick view. So if you come over here to this channel, I gave them the high on that daily before it actually got there. I was giving prices, and then once it, of course, rolled over a couple days after that, I told them it'll hold for the rest of the month. We may even see lower moves. And also that last video I did on this list, which was a couple weeks ago, I gave them that low on the hourly that has produced that rally on that daily, and they haven't looked back yet. And so bringing that point there is the fact that I gave you the 29,505. And thank you so much for the one person that hit that like button there. I stopped giving alerts here on this channel, and so don't come over here expecting that, because when I announced my store, not a single person hit the like button, not a single individual. And so I don't give alerts anymore. And that's why I tell you guys I'm not an alert service. But that price, they managed to run away from it. 505. This is what the 1 minute, I'm sorry, the 1 second had looked like when they broke that pivot, because I did tell you guys that they would. Okay, and they were like right over here. They popped that low, and then they came off that low there. I'm not gonna go and hunt down every scenario in the chart, but that was at 6:30, 6:30 something. I told you that. I refreshed my platform for the profile. I wanted to put that up there because I had it on this 1 second. Let me grab that for you here. Go grab that for you. I had it on this 1 second here with the density map and stuff, but I wanted to put it on the and I did tell you guys, hey man, if they start breaking these magenta bars, they can want to run up. The problem is when they, trap that cyan bar and then start falling below it, they'll fall down. So if you ever see me pull these indications in frame, I want you to know how to look at them. And so me starting the platform over again, the information will plot differently. Plus, I want to say to you, because I trade on an older computer, a processor, a Core i5 processor, I don't run all of this stuff. I don't need it to trade. I want to say that to you. So in 930, most of the time, if I'm just trying to display this information, it's not going to keep up straight away. It takes about maybe 10 minutes after 930 in order for me to run these 50 indicators, real-time indicators on the chart. Your processor may can run it all. I've done about 30 and seen it do okay. It kind of fell away when I first did it, but then I brought it back up and it did okay. But 30 real-time indicators is just excessive, and I would say to you, use about 4. That's all you need. But the volume plots here, this is my position building indicator. You can kind of see them coming in right up there at that 505 in a cluster of them. All right. And then they kind of lifted up at 930 and ran down the board. And I showed you guys that information using what? Just my market analyzer. All right. So that price there, 505. I gave you guys that. That's important. Every day I wake up and look at the markets, I'm just looking at one price in particular. And that's what I had did on Day Trader today. I gave them guys 270. That was about 4 days ago. I said they will fall from 30,000 to 70, and they haven't looked back yet. And I did that video. It was like 40 something minutes I gave them guys, and they only hit the button, the like button twice. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to try that again. I did refrain from doing the projections for a reason, and I just figured I'd give it another go. But nevertheless, in the spirit of Futures Trading Channel, I have here all the things that I teach for free on that channel. All right, so let me just slide this out the way so you can watch that information and see the indications here. I'm not going to hold the video much longer because we're at 4 minutes here. I don't want to hold it longer. Let's just let it hit a couple targets here, and they will disappear. The zones, the little diamond text here, that's the increase. All right, so go over there and learn about the increase. That's important. Again, the bar coloring is based on majority. That's important because it compels the minority to follow. That's really important. The prices that's on the level, that's a part of the red bars, red and green bars. The target here is based on your trend, which is a part of this yellow dot. All right, and that's the center of your trend, your cost of your thought, your it's really important that you get that center of the trend, cost of your thought, because this is a decision place. All right, that's all it is. They give you a reference point of open, high, low, and close. But at the end of the day, this is a decision place, and you just need to know how to make better decisions. And I'm here to help you do that. All right, so I wish you all the best with your trading. 505. By the end of the day, you want to see if they can close above it. Take care.